Hi, and welcome to another video. This video is for the Coffey Big Give over at www.yourpaperpantry.ning.com. The deadline is today, and this is my entry. And I just wanted to send a big shout out to Mr. Tim Coffey. Wow, all I can say is you are hot, hot, hot on YouTube. Tonight alone, I saw several different videos featuring your new cottage garden line, which is absolutely beautiful paper. Scrapbookers out there, if you have not gotten your hands on this, you need to head straight over to Michael's or Joann's or wherever you can get your hands on this online. It is absolutely beautiful paper. And I saw a video over at the Scrap Beach. They're doing a mini page swap using Cottage Garden. I saw another video, Card of My Eye, another huge YouTuber, did a big Tim Coffey giveaway. I saw another Cottage Garden mini album kit for sale. I saw an absolutely awesome entry into this same contest. An Eiffel Tower using Tim Coffey papers. Absolutely awesome. This is my little entry. Nothing like that Eiffel Tower boy, but I just was absolutely inspired. I went into Marshall's and I saw this box was not embellished. It was a box of note cards. And these are the note cards. And if you can see these, they say the best dreams are daydreams. And I just loved them. And I actually didn't even know the box was by Tim Coffey. Although I should have known, because I was immediately drawn to it because the papers are such an awesome match. Some of the papers in the Cottage Garden line are a really awesome match to this box. So I thought, wow, you know, I would really love to do a mini album to go inside this box. And I've got the pictures in mind that I want to use. My daughter and I visited the Memphis Botanical Gardens, and we took a bunch of pictures there. And so I thought that would be the perfect thing to do a little mini album and put those photographs in it. So, and as soon as I turned this box over and saw that it was by Tim Coffey, I knew I had to have it. And these are the cards front and back. And so let me just show you the box. And I'm going to get a little bit close to the camera. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. I took the bow off and so that I could incorporate this charm. And in the garden that we visited, there was a Japanese garden. And there were a bunch of turtles that were out sunning themselves. And then I included some little heart charms and a little key, because my daughter does have the key to my heart for sure. And then I'm going to get a little bit closer. I hope that you guys can see. I made the flowers out of the Cottage Garden line. And in the middle, I used some Tim Coffey baubles. And they are so pretty, y'all. They've got some butterflies, and these are not part of the Cottage Garden line. I just like the way that they matched and thought that they would make nice centers for that. I did try to stick mostly with the Cottage Garden line so that if you guys wanted to duplicate this mini, you'd be able to. But anyway, this is the box, and what I did was on the side of the box, I put some green trim, and then I did some stickles, and then I used pearls for the feet. And so that's the box. I'll go ahead and set that down so you guys can have a good look at it. Anyway, that's the box. And I do want to show you guys, I'm going to go ahead and open the box. I do want to show you guys, I'm so proud of myself. Usually anytime that I get ready to do a mini in a box, it won't fit. But it does fit. And even when I add all the photographs, it's still going to fit in the box. So I'm so proud of that. And I will show you guys the mini in just a minute. But while I'm doing the video, I do want to go ahead and show you how I made the mini. And what I did is another Tim Holtz recently did a video. Head on over to his YouTube channel and check it out. It's a little, I think he called it the W mini, and it's a Valentine mini, except that it was really, really small. And so the whole mini was one 12 by 12 and piece of paper. And I wanted to incorporate more of the paper, and also I needed it to be bigger. So what I did is I just did my take on it, and I put 3 of these together. And what I did is I put arrows both on the front and the back side of the 12 by 12 grid that I did, or template, whatever you want to call it. And what I did is I scored it in half at 6 inches, and then I scored it in thirds in the opposite direction at 4 inches. And then what I did is I cut one flap of the W and then another flap of the W, okay? So basically I just cut one flap and one flap, and then I put arrows both on the front and back side. And so then what you do is you just fold over, under, over, under, and over. And then I just sealed up the ends to make the pockets. Sealed that one there to make the pockets, and sealed this one here to make the pocket. And then I just made 3 of these. And then I cut 1/4 of an inch off of the edge to make it 5 3/4. So it's 4 inches by 5 3/4 is what the whole book is. And now I'll go ahead and show you the book. I just put 3 of them together, and I just went ahead and bound all 3 books with some very simple ribbon, as you can see, just to keep it held together. And I only embellished the front of each of the 3 so that I would be able to fit it down in the box with dimensionals. The rest I used the cottage garden line to embellish with, because I wanted it to be able to fit in the box. Now on the front and the back cover, I'm going to go ahead and show you the back cover. I put, and I'm hoping I can get the glare on there so that you can see. Usually I don't want the glare, but this time I do want the glare so that you can see that I took a little piece of acrylic that has some little fine white dots and put over the top page just to stabilize it and give it a little bit more of a chipboard feel, because I did just use the paper for the rest of the mini. And I used a lot of dimensional on the front of this. I actually just cut 3 rectangular pieces of the pattern paper, distressed the edges and inked the edges, and then I stamped Bloom. And I used one of the bees from the cottage garden line, and I also popped that up so that he could be sitting on the edge of that curled paper. And that's how I did that. And then these are just some dewdrop hearts and a flourish. At any rate, when you open it, the pages are pretty much all the same because I wanted to give plenty of room for photos and journaling. So when you open it, and the paper is really so pretty. So when you open it, it's got some photo mats. And then I just used a flower from the line and a ladybug. And then these open up like so for photos. And then in the pockets, and there are 6 pockets, I just took the cards apart and made journaling spots. So there are 6 journaling spots, and I'm not going to take them all out. I'm just going to take 2 of them out so that you can see. This is also from the line, and I just left it open on one side so that I could slide a photo there. And this is just a very simple flip open so that I can get some photos on there. And then this is the other part of the card, and all I did was I just made a journaling spot with some stamps. And so that slides back in there, and then again this opens, and then this tag is part of the line, and I just took and glued the ends so that I could slip a photo mat. And I could even incorporate a few more photo mats, and depending on how many photos I have, I may actually go back and do that, because there certainly is room for it. And then this is the second book, and it just says Earth Laughs in Flowers. And there again, I've just popped up the bees, and I did the same exact thing with the embellishment there on the front as I did in the other books. And the books went together exactly the same way. I used the spring from the Cottage Garden line, and the little ladybugs, and then the little bees, and the little flourish is also from the Cottage Garden. And then, you know, we've also got the journaling card. This is an envelope page, and this is also an envelope page. Again, this is an open acrylic frame, and plenty of room for photos and journaling. And then this is another tag from the line, and I just have put rub-ons here and there. And this is a butterfly from the line. I tried to use as much of the line as I could. And then there's another spot for a photo, and then here is the next one, and it says grow. And there again, I've popped a bee up on the front. And then we've got, again, some more photo mats. And how does your garden grow? Another opportunity for photos. And then that's another pocket page. Photo slides in here. That's another pocket page. And again, this opens. And beautiful. And that's another tag from the line. And then that's basically the whole mini. So that's my mini in a box, and I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. And I'm just gonna slide it in the box to show you. There again, it does fit. I'm so excited that it actually fits. And there's the lid that pops down on the top. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. If you have any questions or you need a tutorial, you can head over to Tim's website. If you don't understand, these dimensions are a lot different. So if you actually want me to do a tutorial on this, leave me a comment and I will do that. And otherwise, I really do appreciate you guys' support, and I appreciate you watching. And until next time, thanks. Bye now.